What's going on? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Wait, see who comes in. What's going on? More adventures. What's going on, man? How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing okay. Go. Oh, it's Jordan. Okay. All right. Yeah, I see you changed the thing there. Sorry. My bad. All right. What's up, Edith? How you doing? Well, I just got some news from another breeder, a guy that bought dogs from me, that uh, a little Rock and Coco have been bred together. He said he got them to tie once so far. So that's some serious blood there. So that could be something nice. But yeah, Little Rock's been bred to Coco, that chocolate female I had, which is that's Grand Champion Buck, his daughter, bred to a Grand Champion um, Samson grandson, Champion Joshua's son. So that could be something. But good luck. I just told him good luck. Oh God, my ass is tired, man. I've been working around here. Yeah, them puppies are gonna be fire. They're gonna be nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, that's some blood there, man. That's a combo there. I mean, that's Christ. What for? What he paid for the two dogs for me? Christ, he should give me a puppy. I mean, Christ, I sold them dogs cheap, man. Because nobody wants to buy dogs these days. Everybody wants everything for fucking free. You know, everybody wants to rise to the top, but they don't want to work for it. And they don't want to pay for it. I don't know what's going on with this camera. It makes my nose look like it's fucking crooked or something. Though, look like I'm making a left hand turn here. Must be the angle. I'm looking at the camera or something. The fucking thing is weird. But hope everybody's doing all right. I'm doing good. Can't complain. Um, Vader's laying right here next to me, down here on the floor. I got the puppy in the crate because in the RV here, it's like if I leave her loose, man, she's at that stage. She's starting to get into shit. She's not bad. She's just puppy, she's puppy. But she's filling out good. She's getting big. Vader's huge as usual. I might actually take a little weight off of him, lean him out a little bit. I think I'm going to cut him back off the kibble and give him more raw. Trying to lean him out. He don't need all the carbs right now because it's summertime. So I think I'm just going to go put him on a raw diet. And I'll go back to the kibble. Or I might give him 1 cup of kibble a day. Oh, sorry, guys. Just to keep it in the system, keep him regular and all that. But I think right now he's a little too heavy. I notice when I take some weight off him, he's a little more agile, of course, like anybody else would be. But he's not fat. He's probably got about 3 to 5 pounds on him he don't need on him. Is all I'm saying. So if he's like 204, I bring him down to like 197. He's good. I mean, I don't give a shit if the dog's 200. The dog's huge. I mean, I don't give a shit if he weighs 190 or if he weighs 200. He looks the same. Just a little leaner in the croup. But I mean, I don't want the dog unhealthy. So he's not getting the exercise he usually gets either. So that's why he's probably got some weight on him. He's inside more. And then I found out that I sold that one Merle puppy from Sandy's litter to that football player Rodney McGraw, and I think he sold the dog or gave the dog or sold the dog to this other guy. I guess because he couldn't handle training him. I don't know, because I know I saw pictures of it where he tore up his dorm room and all this shit because he plays for University of Kentucky, so maybe he got tired of the dog. He wasn't ready for it. So I'm saying, you try to put the dogs in good hands, but some people after a couple of days they get tired of cleaning up poop, and not everybody's cut out for this stuff. You know what I mean? Not everybody's cut out for it, especially running a kennel, because that's a lot of work. Running a kennel is tiring, man. Especially at my age, shit wears me out. Between that and working full time, I'm wasted. That's why. Like right now, it's cool. I get a break and I can put more quality time into the two dogs that I have. So I mean, I'm going back into it. I've already got dogs lined up. I've got puppies that aren't even born yet lined up. Actually, I'm going to a show tomorrow morning. I'm going to Concord, North Carolina, Battlefield. I'm going up there tomorrow. Danny Cervantes is already up there. I just talked to him a little while ago, and he's up there. I think he's judging the fun show or something like that. And June Williams is going to be up there. So I'm going to see them guys tomorrow. And I'm going to get up there early. I'm going to be up there right after the doors open. I think doors open at 8:30. I'll probably get up there around 9:30, 10 o'clock. I was going to bring Vader, but I don't want to leave the puppy here by herself. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh God! I don't know if I'm going to take both of them or what I'm going to do yet. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got a busy day tomorrow because I got to go to the dog show, and then my father-in-law's birthday's tomorrow. We're taking him out to eat, and so I don't, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I might end up buying a couple, or I might end up just buying a crate up there and leave them at Linda's house, and then so the puppy can't chew nothing because Vader won't bother nothing, and then go take him to eat and then come back and get the dogs and then come back home. I don't know. Figure it out. Yuhan wants to know where's Blue at? William Chi, what's up, my man? William Chi. Yeah, let's see. Yuhan, Blue is with Skits. And she was in heat once already with Skits. So the next time she goes into heat, he's going to breed her to Aries again. What's up, Joseph? What's going on? So she's getting bred to Aries again, and I'm actually getting a pup from that. I don't know exactly when it's going to happen, but I'm getting a pup from that. So, yeah, most of my dogs I got lined up are coming from Skits. I'm trying to get away from certain bloodlines and incorporate certain bloodlines to get a certain look. So I'm trying to stay away from the big corporate brands and fly under the radar. You know what I mean? Make my own sauce. You know what I mean? So that's what I got going on there. You know, because me and Skits, we're pretty tight. You know, so we, like he gives me a dog, I give him a dog. It don't matter. We don't worry about that shit. It's not, it's not like we're trying to sell to everybody and be greedy. You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna breed Vader to Karma when she's just about 2 years old. You know, when she turns two. So when I breed them two, he's already got the pick female out of the litter. Pick female goes to him. I'm probably going to keep the pick male because Vader's going to be getting up there in age. You know, and these dogs don't. Four bulls only last about 10 years. So I'll probably keep his best son and maybe the second pick female and the first pick male. I'll keep maybe. Depends on where I'm at. Depends on if I have a house by then and and I got the kennel set up, then I'll do that. Maggie's fine. Maggie's with Skits. She just went back to where she came from. That's all. She's good. So, Skit's got a lot of dogs. You thought I had a lot of dogs? No, Skit's got a lot of dogs. Skit's got a shitload of dogs. I mean, a shitload of good dogs, like a lot of fire in there. You stop growling? Vader over here growling and shit. Calm down, brother. I'd show them to you, but the webcam's in the laptop. I can't take the camera and twist it all around and shit. My desktop's at Linda's house. I got it set up over there because she helps me handle all my business stuff. So I don't have room in here for it. But yeah, I mean, things are going all right here. I can't complain. The land search is a little slow, William. When I first started looking, I was finding a lot. Now, there's still stuff out there, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not ready to buy yet. This is where I'm at. Just, I keep it real with you guys. I don't bullshit nobody. Right now, I was on a Zoom call today, right? I'm investing in a marketing guy that does nothing but HVAC and plumbing contractors. Okay? And he's going to bring me back from the dead and get me straight so my phone's ringing and I'm making mad money. Okay? And it's not cheap. And the first step is I got to get him paid. Right? Because the marketing alone is going to cost me $2,000 a month. But my phone is going to ring off the hook. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to quadruple that money. I pay him too in a month, right? But I might do 50, 60K. So it doesn't mean shit. $2,000 out of 50, 60K is nothing. It's all numbers, man. It's just, as a marketing guy, he knows I gotta triple or quadruple my return on investment or it's not worth it. He knows this. He knows I won't stay with him if I don't get it. So first step is slap down 1,300 on this marketing shit. Get that done. Within 2 to 3 weeks, my phone will start ringing like it's supposed to, and like it used to, I should say. And then here we go. You know what I'm saying? Then I just start selling. My close rate on sales is crazy. I very rarely get turned down because my prices are not crazy. They're good. I'm making money, but they're not outrageous. Like, you got to realize a lot of either whether it's plumbers or electricians or stuff, they're trying to do a 50% markup on their work. I don't do that. I might be somewhere near that, but I'm not. I might be 30%. Not. You can't double everything. I mean, think about it. If a drain field costs you $10,000, right? And I tell you I want 20, you're gonna look at me like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? But if I tell you, all right, well, I'll do it for 13.5, you're probably going to say yes. So you mean, I'm going to hire people, but the only thing is this time when I hire, I'm going through someone and they're going to be vetted. They're going to be drug tested. They're going to be background checked. I don't need no losers here, man. If they're not serious, I don't even want to talk to them, man. I want somebody's going to stay, somebody's going to work, not going to bitch and moan and cry like a little girl. You know what I mean? Think about it. I'm the owner, and I'm in the field working, right? So you're a tech, and you're going to bitch that you're out in the field all the time working. That's your job. If you don't want to do that, then go start your own business. Simple. And then you'll see what real fucking headache is. Starting your own business. It takes a lot of balls to start your own business, man. It takes a lot of guts. Because I tell you, it ain't easy, bro. It ain't easy. It's not. I mean, this is real shit, man. This is tough out here. Trying to keep a business running. I can't believe I haven't closed down yet. I'm hanging on by a thread, but I'm hanging on. But that's enough about that. As far as the dog scene, I'm going to the show tomorrow. I'm going to Beast of the East September 14th. I'm actually taking this RV up there. I'm getting all new tires put on because I had a blowout. The one tire on the RV blew out when I drove it here. So I don't even trust these tires no more. And these tires were put on new for the previous guy. He said he had them all put on new. I think they're recaps. I don't know what the fuck they are. But I don't trust them. I'm putting 6 brand new tires on this thing. It's going to cost me probably $1,800. But I don't care. And I'm putting 14 ply tires on here. Not 12. 12 is what you're supposed to put on. I'm putting 14 ply. Because I don't want no problems. Shut up, Karma. You're going to have to wait. Of course she wants to go out when I'm on the live. They just went out 20 minutes ago. The show September 14th is in York, Pennsylvania. I can get you the info. If you look on Danny's Facebook page, or his Instagram, it's posted every day. You can't miss it. Allentown's coming up. I'm probably going to go to Allentown too. We'll see. That's a pretty big show, so I'm trying to hit the bigger shows. Actually, there was a Boar Bowl show today in Indiana that I would have loved to went to, but I wasn't ready. The dogs were ready. I wasn't ready. I could have took Vader out there, probably took, placed in the class or something, hopefully, but the RV's not ready for travel 100%. It runs good and everything, but I got to get the tires done. So everything else is fine, but just the tires got to be done first. So, yeah, as far as the show circuit, I thought I would have done better this year than I did, but I didn't expect everything to go the way it went, so we just keep pushing and work for next year. You know what I mean? But there's still a lot of shows coming up, so that Beast of the East show is going to be big. And Allentown's always big. It's a 14-year show. They've been doing it 14 years. It gets bigger and better every year. So check that one out. That's the ABKC show. That's James Cooper and Danny. And then Danny's show is USBR, and that's September 14th. Beast of the East. The venue is the same venue it was at last year. And he's got a good rapport with them now, so I think he's locked in there. He's probably in good shape for years to come. William Chi says, I lived in PA for 10 years. Yeah, I lived in Jersey for 40 years, and that right on Delaware River, so I just jump over to PA, I could be in PA in 10 minutes, because Trenton right there, Trenton makes bridge. You got Calhoun Street Bridge, all that stuff right there. Goes right into Levittown. Then I saw Donald Trump got convicted, so God only knows what this country is going to go through now. I don't know what's going to happen now. I don't know. We'll see. Crazier things have happened. Now you can still run and all that shit, but I don't know what the hell's going to happen. Got Kennedy trying to get into this, and I don't know. God help us all. That's all I can say. But I tell you, Skits, if you guys, any of you are looking for a puppy right now, Skits has got like 3 litters on the ground. And I mean, all of them are fire. He's got Aries puppies. He's got silk puppies. He's got, the silk puppies are really nice. So he's got, I think he's got black and white. He's got blue. He's got a couple fawn. Yeah. And he just has litter after litter of nice puppies. Yeah, yeah, you can go through me. I mean, I can hook you up. It's not a problem. Skits has got some litter. Then I got Steve Tibbs has got a nice litter too. I've been trying to help sell his puppies, but he sold more puppies than I did for him. He sold more on his own than I've sold for him. So it's like when I talk, people don't listen. I don't know. I guess 'cause I'm not the QBN or one of these big shots on here all the time. But I would never ever rep somebody's litter if it wasn't a fire litter. I mean, I would buy one of them puppies. I mean, I'll be honest with you. He's got a chocolate white female in that litter that I want to buy. I want that bitch. I can't do it right now. I just can't do it. I even have the room. I've got the top kennel right there. To see the kennel? That top kennel's empty. I could put her in that, but I don't have the money. You know what I mean? I just don't have the money to put out for a dog right now. I mean, you have to realize my daughter's horse alone her horse cost me $1,400 a month. Now she wants to go back to cheer competition. She was going to give it up. Cheer competition is like $360 a month. Do the numbers on it. That's just to take care of my kid. That has nothing to do with my bills, anything. Business, that's just for my daughter. So when people say, "Damn, you never got no money," well, look at the fucking money I'm spending. I blow through 10 G's a month like it's water. When I'm cooking in the plumbing and everything, I go through 10 grand a month. 10 grand, like that. If I do 40, 50K, 10 of it goes to me, the rest of it is in the business. If I blow through 10 G's like it's nothing. Like it's 4 grand. My kid is 12 years old. Shut up, Karma. My kid is 12 years old. Today was her last day of school. She's now an 8th grader. She just graduated 7th grade. She's growing too fast, man. I'm getting, it's like I get these things on Facebook showing me when she was little. Man, it just drives me crazy, man, because I don't want her to grow up that fast. You know what I mean? Skits' puppies are going to cost you. Shut up, Karma. Skits' puppies are going to cost you a little bit of money, but the blood is impeccable. It's like, and the blood that you get from him when you breed it, you will get that out of it. I've seen it time and time again. I've seen grandsons from Aries. I see this. I've seen it 3 generations deep already. You're going to get what you pay for with him. I mean, I figure his puppies are 2,000 to 4,000, depending on what you're buying. I know he's not going to sell a puppy for less than $2,000. I know that it's not going to happen. Now, Steve Tibbs, if you want to get killer blood at a bargain price, then Steve Tibbs, you can go through me for that as well. He's got some really nice stuff. It's actually the same blood I had in my yard, but the thing is, Instead of being 3 generations back, it's in the first generation and second generation. So it's not as watered down. Okay. Um, you got Juggernaut in there. You got Painkiller in there. Sunline's Painkiller. You got a lot of dogs in there. But he's selling them puppies for $1,000 because he's going on vacation. He wants to get them sold. He's going on vacation. The Tank and Diesel Show. What's going on, man? Yeah, well, as soon as she turns 2 years old, she's getting hit. So I'm not even going to do the breeding myself. I'm taking him to a repro vet because these boar bulls are hard, man. Like everything's got to be, and they get prolapse real easy. So I'm going to drop them off. I'm driving to Kentucky. I'm going to drop them off for 3, 4, 5 days. I say, send me the bill. Let me know when you're done. That way they can do, because they got the progesterone machine right there. They can test her they can test her twice a day if they need to. They got everything they need. It just makes more sense. And those puppies will not be cheap. Those puppies will be $2,500 to $3,500, depending on what I get. But you're getting a lot. I mean, I paid $3,500 for Vader. I paid right here. I got $6,500 in these two right here. I mean, you got to pay to play, man. I mean, it's all there is to it. I don't want to hear that I'm the bleeding heart shit. I mean, I ain't got no money either, and I still pay the price. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to buy a dog from somebody, I pay whatever if he says it's $2,500, well, I got to find $2,500. That's, so that's the way it's going to be with me now. You're finding money, you don't get a dog. I mean, I can't do this shit for free, and I'm not going to do it for free. All the C-sections cost. I'm still paying off $8,000 in C-sections. I mean, I'm not doing it no more. You're either going to pay for the dog or you're not getting one. Period. You don't want to pay? I don't fucking tell you. I don't want to tell you. I just don't know what to say. Why should it be all right for everybody else to get paid, not me? Think about that. Why should everybody else at the shows be making bank and getting their money because they're putting out a quality product, but I've got the same, if not better, quality stuff, right? And you want it for like half the price? Nah, man, nah. That's not how this shit works, dog. You're get on board with me or get out the way. I'll tell you. It's not me being cocky. You understand, that's frustrating because, I had some top dogs. I had some badass dogs, man. You know what I mean? Like Troy's daughter, one of Troy's daughters that Amanda Pennypacker has down there. She's on her second litter now. She's getting bred to a nice stud. That's Troy's daughter. Oh, man, the expenses, bro. Trust me, you don't even want to know, man. Just feeding the dogs. I was going through $1,500 a month in food. Then you got all the shots. Then you got to pay for all the paper. Then you got to listen to them moan like this son of a bitch back here that won't shut the fuck up. Will you shut your mouth? Christ. She's been quiet all the time. Now I go on the live. Now she wants to start crying and shit. Ugh. How many dogs is that? We mean, oh, you mean for the money I was spending? I mean, that was like, I think I was like 14 dogs. But these boar bulls, they eat double what the bullies eat. I mean, Vader's eating 8 cups a day. 4 in the morning, 4 at night. If he's on kibble straight. Now, if he's on meat, I'll knock him down to 2 cups, or 3 cups, and then he gets a half a pound of meat. I only give him the meat once a day. I give him a half a pound to a pound of meat a day. I'll split it up like a half pound in the morning. I grind it into the dog food, mix it up. I put some cottage cheese in there, some pumpkin, whatever I feel like he needs at the time, supplements or whatever. Yeah, I mean, this is not a cheap hobby, man. This is not a cheap hobby slash business because it's not really a business for me because plumbing is my thing. That's where I make my money. But I have to make enough money doing the dogs to support the kennel. That's what I've said from day one. I'm not going to fucking Tahiti. I want to be able to pay for the fucking C-section. I don't want it coming out of my pocket. Let the dogs pay for the C-section. You know? You got to make it a self-sustaining business. You don't want it to be sucking your. Because if it's sucking your pockets dry, all the money I'm making on plumbing is going to the dogs. Now I'm still ain't got no money. Don't make any sense. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. Period. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. If I'm killing myself breeding these dogs, staying up at night, and whelping and all this stuff, and I'm getting $1,000 a puppy, it ain't even worth it for me to even fucking do it. That's why when I sold my dogs, yeah, it sucked. And some of them I was kind of attached to, but you know what? I'm relieved now because I don't have to deal with all this shit. But I tell you, when I come back with a vengeance, you better get your pockets right because I tell you what, you're not getting a dog from me unless you got the right money. And I'm not going to breed as much. So when I breed, it's going to count. Like it counted before, but it's really going to count now. These are going to be show litters. These are going to be litters you can take any of these puppies and put them in a ring, and you're going to at least place. You're going to do something somewhere. You're not going to just get thrown out of the ring. You know what I mean? I'm going to make some real fire. I'm going to do my homework. Like this female I got for Vader. His stifles aren't as curved as I want them to be. They're a little straighter than they should be. Her stifles are perfect. Her rear is perfect. I'm putting the two together. I'm going to get that I'm going to get that mix of bone mass, but movement. They're going to be beautiful puppies. Beautiful puppies. She's a drier mouth, more athletic type. He's got the bigger, more mastiff, a little more loose skin. I'm going to get something in the middle. And far as the Bourbols go, what I'm trying to achieve is get something that looks like Vader with a little bit drier mouth. You know what I mean? Something that looks like Vader that moves a little bit better and has a little bit drier mouth. That's all I want. His top line is incredible. His front's incredible. He's straight as an arrow. I mean, the only fault he really has is the stifles. And they're not terrible, but they're not as good as they should be. And I'll tell you my dog's faults. I ain't hiding shit. Some people have asked Joseph, but you got to come with that bag if you want the stud, And I mean, like starting him out, like for stud, I would do it on a cheap, just to get a litter on the ground from him and get him out there and show what he can produce. It's just like I was talking to Skitz's friend Doug that's got Gator Boy, and Gator Boy comes from Aries, and Gator Boy looks really good. Really good looking stud. And he said he had him out there for $1,000 and nobody picked up on him. Now he's raising it to $4,000. You guys had a chance to get a low price and you didn't take advantage of it, so now you lose. But the dog is smoking. The dog is fire. I mean, I was like, damn, that dog looks good as fuck. I would breed to him. I just don't have any females. I don't have any bullies here at all. There's nothing here but two black Bourbols here. There ain't a bully nowhere near here. Cut it out, Karma. Like I said, I'll get back into it. But when I get back into it, I want to do it on my terms. I want to do it at my speed. I want to do it the right way, you know. And it ain't gonna be no fucking dirt all in the yard like the other place, because I'm gonna have a place that's gonna have grass. It's gonna be a lot nicer. It's gonna be better for the dogs, better for me. You know what I mean? The place I was living in was a shithole. I mean, in my eyes, anyway. You know, rental properties, they never take care of them. You tell them what's wrong with it, they don't give a fuck. They just want the money. They don't care. They expect you to fix it. I don't own the fucking house. Why would I fix it? And I did fix a lot of shit for her. But yeah, I just like, even if I buy 3 acres of land, as long as it's got like a wide open field, some grass, where I can set up kennels, I can still stay in this thing, you know, and I could do the kennel buildings, with the AC for the dogs, and then the dogs aren't in here, which gives me more room. It makes things easier for me in the RV, and then eventually I could take a modular and put a modular on there. That's the plan. Buy land, do the septic myself, do the well myself, right? And then once I do the well and the septic and the electric's hooked up, I can put this on the property, live in this while I'm putting the house up, and then this will just be my dog show vehicle once the house is up. When I have to travel a long time. Like, say I'm going to Rumble in the Jungle. I'm going away to Texas. It's a 20-hour ride. I'm going to take this and be comfortable. And that way, somebody wants to go with me. We can probably fit 4 dogs in here comfortably, right? Got a bed in the back. Somebody gets tired, they can go to sleep. So it's like this table I'm sitting at folds up and goes into a bed as well. I mean, it just works out. That's what it's made for. Yeah, I mean, put it this way. Is it smaller? Yes. But listen, look at it this way. I have everything I need. I've got internet here. I've got microwave. I've got toaster oven. I've got brand new TVs. I got up over the bed. I got, I'm straight. I'm good. For kennel setup, you need to have concrete. It's just sanitary and easier to maintain. It's also harder on the joints. The setup I had was sanitary too. The only thing that wasn't sanitary was the dirt. But my dogs weren't on the dirt. My dogs were only on the dirt when I let them exercise. They were off the ground. They were on pressure treated lumber. The only thing I would have done different, if I bought those kennels again, I would have put the Trex deck down instead of the pressure treated. Go lay down. But what I'm going to do this time for the kennel building, like I said, it's going to be a metal building. I'm going to pour the slab. I'm going to do the underground plumbing myself. I'm going to pour a slab. And I'm going to put a trough drain through the whole middle of the slab. And it's going to be pitched towards it. And then I'm going to run like a center aisle through the building and have the kennels like this with the doors going towards each other. That way I can squeegee the floor and pull it, and it'll have its own separate septic system. Probably like a 500-gallon tank. And just a little bit of drain field because it's just for the dogs. You know what I mean? And then since it's going to be concrete, I'll probably get some of those fatigue mats, the big heavy rubber ones that you usually see in like a pizza place or something. They're like an inch thick and they got the holes in them. And I put it like a certain area where they can lay on them so they're not laying on the concrete. And then on top of that, I can also put the hammocks in there, the dog hammocks. Oh, will you shut up? Jesus, God almighty. So I've got plans for it. I've got to figure it out. Yeah, cheaper's not always best, Joseph. I mean, you know, and I mean, Merles are cool. I like Merles, but you can't show them yet. I mean, once you can show them, I'll be all into it. You know, like I had a Merle for, I had Kobe for God knows how long, and Kobe's breeding like a son of a bitch because Deeply Rooted Kennels got Kobe, and he's throwing some fire ass puppies over there. Kobe ain't no joke. He'd be throwing it down. Even with like a mediocre female, he's throwing it down. Now he just bred her. He just bred Kobe to a really good looking bitch, a really nice bitch that I saw, and I think those puppies are going to be really really nice. They're not going to be huge, but they're going to be correct. They're going to be really nice. They'll be XLs, but they'll be the small XL, like the bottom of the line. Like, you know, like the males might only be 21 inches. You know, females might only be 19, 18 inches, whatever the fuck it is. So, but I mean, that's what everybody's going for now. Everybody wants the low, wide, compact, look like a pocket look. You know, that's what the judges want. They want that type. That's what they want. You know, you come in with a big ass, lanky ass Pro Bulls looking dog now, they ain't gonna win. It's not gonna happen. You know, dog's 24 inches tall, ain't gonna win. So, but I'm glad you guys showed up tonight. It was cool. At least I get to talk to you. You know, I keep this going because I'm not giving up, guys. I'm not giving up. I don't give up on nothing. I could have gave up on my plumbing business, but I've been fighting tooth and nail, and I've made some money in the last couple of weeks. It's not like I'm not making no money, but it's just the jobs are spread apart, further apart, so it makes it harder to pay shit. You know, I'm used to doing 3-4 jobs a day. Now I'm doing 3-4 jobs a week. As it's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. I mean, any dog can be protective, William. They're not really great guard dogs, you know, or great. I should say great protection dogs. They could be a good guard dog for as like barking and alerting you and all that, but you know, as far as actual bite work, you know, you crack a whip at them and see what they do. Like Vader, I test Vader every day. Like I'll mess with him. I'll come at him like this, and the dog's ready to go, man. Like the dog would launch on me. Like if it was somebody else, he would take their fucking arm off. I have no doubt he would hit the sleeve. He would hit the sleeve like a ton of bricks. But he's not crazy. Like he knows as soon as I say "aus," the dog stops. You know what I mean? As soon as I say pass off means watch him. It's German, right? The dog's like arf, 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 arf. You know what I mean? Look, I just said that. Look, he just got all wired up. He's nice pacing up and down the RV here. Vader, come here. Watch him, buddy. What's that? What's that? Watch him, buddy. Hear him? Watch him, buddy. Where are you at? Go ball. Yeah, ball. Go ball. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Daddy. Come here. Come here. He's right here. He's knocking the goddamn table over. All right, calm down, brother. I know you want to go out, bro. I'm gonna take you out. He's sitting here. He's got his face right here, right here. You good boy. See him? You see him now. Stop nudging me, you dickhead. Good boy. Yeah, Vader's good. Vader is. I mean, a lot of Bulls are, you know, aggressive and so forth. He's aggressive to a certain degree, but Vader is very clear in the head. You know, when you have a dog that's real clear in the head that knows the difference, has very even temperament, that's this dog, and you don't get that very often. Like her, she's not her nerves are not as strong as his. You know, she's more of a not a total scaredy cat, but she's got weaker nerves. You know, she hears a loud noise or something, she's like this. Vader hears a loud noise, he wants to go to the noise. You know, she wants to run from it. You know, and then it all comes it down to prey drive and defensive drive. You know what I mean? Like she's got prey drive, but her defense is, but she's not bred for that. I mean, now Vader's defense, like when you look him in the eye and you challenge him, his eyes get bigger. He's like, "Yeah, you think so?" So but like I said, you can turn him off, you can turn him on. He's just clearing the head. So, oh, shut up! She acts like she's dying. They just went out. Like 25 minutes ago. They're like fucking kids. When you're on the phone trying to talk to somebody, and your kids are in the background banging and, "Daddy, can I have ice cream?" and all that. That's these motherfuckers. I mean, they're like kids. They're like kids. They're like, "I want it. I want it now. I want it now. I want it now." Actually, extraordinary. I've already looked into presses. I came close to buying presses, and then the guy told me he wouldn't sell them to me because he's already got a guy in North Carolina, and he said he signed a contract with the guy not to sell to anyone within 100 miles or something like that. Like, so I don't take in on his customers, kind of shit. You know what I mean? I could find presses, but I was going to import. I was buying old school, like real shit, you know, like international champion, like from Spain shit. There's some presses over here in America that they're not real presses, man. They're not. You can tell by the way they look. You can tell by their temperament. You know what I'm saying? If I get a presser, I want a real presser, old school. Yeah, like I'm taking all the market. Christ, I can't even sell the puppies I had when I had them. You see how long it took me to sell them puppies, right? There's always going to be, listen, guys, there's always going to be somebody out here trying to fuck you from what you're doing. You understand? Whether it be plumbing, bullies, warbles, fucking chihuahuas. Nobody wants anybody to have any glory anymore. Shut up! My God. You know what I mean? Nobody wants anybody to have any glory anymore. That's the fucking truth. Everybody's always hating. And I'm not that way. Like the guy just called me, told me he bred my dogs together that he bought from me, right? Good for you. Good luck. I hope you have a great litter with him. I'm not mad at him. He bought them. They're his dogs. I miss Little Rock and shit, but Coco not so much. She was a fucking crazy, but Little Rock was my boy. You know what I mean? But he takes care of him and stuff. So there's a lot of things in life you're not going to want to do, but you got to do it. Just fucking life, man. You know what I mean? What are you going to do? Let's see. I'm either going to take care of my daughter or I'm going to keep my dogs. That's not hard to fucking figure out, is it? You know what I mean? You got to be a fucking man and take care of what you got to take care of. You know what I mean? I moved into this RV to help pay, to cut my bills to make sure my daughter doesn't lose her horse. I could have stayed in that house if I really wanted to. I didn't want to fucking stay in it. I wanted to bring my bills down to nothing, to cheap as I could live, cheap as fuck living, right? So I can take that money and use it for my kid. And I can take that money to buy land instead of giving it to a fucking landlord that don't give two shits if I die tomorrow. That's why I did what I did. I didn't have to come here. I could have made it work. I could have figured it out. I didn't want to figure it out. I want to get the fuck out of there. That's the truth. And I'm happier here now than I was over there. So, money and cars and fucking big house, it's all stuff, man. It ain't going to make you happy. You think it's going to make you happy. Oh, man, when I got all this money, I'm going to be doing. I know people that got a shit ton of money and they're still fucking miserable. That ain't what life's about, man. Yes, you got to have a certain amount of money to live comfortable and be good. But there's got to be a balance between that and caring about your family and the other shit. I mean, You know, you're just being fucking smart. You know, and the government's out to fuck you. They fuck you like your credit report. Your credit report, they tell you to pay your bills on time. That don't help your fucking credit. You pay your bills off, and your credit goes down. It don't go up. It goes fucking down. And then they close your fucking accounts after you pay them off. I've seen it happen. It's all big game, man. This is all one big game. You know, all the rich people, Rothschilds and Rockefeller, they're all running this motherfucker. We're just here just trying to get a nut. You know what I mean? So that's, most people don't want to say it, but that's what it is, you know. As far as dogs go, like I said, I got all the dogs I could ever want. Yeah, exactly. They want you to stay in debt, William, because they want to be able to control you. It's all about control. Can't control somebody that's got their shit together. You know what I mean? You can't do it. You know? Yo, will you fucking lay down? Jesus Christ. Well, I'm going to take these dogs out because they're driving me batshit crazy. But it's good talking to everybody. Seeing everybody show up. See you next Friday. And anybody got any questions before I leave about dogs or anything else? Yeah, I really never left. I just had to take a break for a minute and regroup, you know, and just that's all, William. You know, one thing about me, I don't give up, man. I don't give up. I'll go to my fucking drop. I mean, that's just me. You know what I mean? I'm 56 and I still do. I do 3-man job, a job that takes 3 people. I do it by myself and do it in 12 hours. I do a drain field 12 hours by myself in 95 fucking degree heat. I've done it. I did it twice last summer. I mean, it's a matter of will, man. You're just testing your, you're tested every day. You gotta get up and fucking make it happen. That's it. Yeah. Like I tell my daughter this all the time because she's like a whiny, because she's in that entitlement generation. I tell her, be the victor, not the victim. Don't look at all the reasons why shit happened to you. You understand? Find a way to make it better. You know, dig yourself out of it. You know, people say the one thing that gets me going. People saying I can't do something makes me want to fucking go harder. That's all it does. Make me want to go harder. Oh, you don't think so, huh? Oh, watch this shit. I'll show you I can do it. You know, people said, oh, like my ex said, oh, you can't get a motorcycle. 3 days later, I had a Harley sitting in the fucking driveway. Tell me I can't fucking do nothing, man. I'll do what the fuck I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, see, extraordinary? Extraordinary. Shut up, Vader. Yep. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm paying $400 for the lot. My electric, even when the fucking thing's wide open, electric is going to be like $200 with both their AC units blasting 24/7 during the summer. So I'm in 600 deep, right? Well, I was paying fucking 1,600 just for the house, right? Then I had to pay 200 for the water bill because I got to clean kennels every day. The water bill is fucking $200 a month. The utilities is $400 a month. I mean, add up. I mean, I spent $2,500. Now I'm spending $600. I take that money for 6 months. That extra money I would put it on there, right? And I got enough for down payment on fucking 3 to 5 acres of land like it's nothing. Boom, done. It's not rocket science, man. It's just get your shit together and do it. Well, I'm gonna take fucking Sasquatch and Miss Prissy Pants out to do their thing because they're, you know, I got to take care of the kids here. But you all have a good night, and I'll talk to you all next Friday, 7 p.m. All right. Peace.